Aye, the seller of life. Buy life, buy life. The voice of a man echoed through the early hours of the morning. Buy life, buy life. I come in 3 days and I will leave, never to be seen again. Buy life and live as long as you wish on earth. Amazed, one by one, people emerged from their homes to listen to the mysterious life seller. As the crowd grew, the town's chief approached the man and asked, "Who are you? Where do you come from? And what are you selling?" "My name is Aye," the man replied. "I am selling life." The crowd murmured in unison, intrigued. "I am from a faraway land, and I bear life to sell," Aye continued. "I have lived for more years than I can count. My ancestors are the keepers of life. My time on earth is nearing its end, so I am here to sell the remaining thousands years of life in my hands to those who wish to buy." "But what amount of gold can buy life?" the people wondered aloud, marveling at his words. "The gold you have will determine how many years you can add to your life," Aye explained. "Give, and you shall be given, as the Holy Book says." While some doubted his claims, others hurried to fetch their gold. Aye began selling a small powdered substance in tiny calabashes, instructing them to use it only once a year. Many in the community, both young and old, eagerly purchased the mysterious powder. On the third day, as more people gathered, hoping to buy life, they discovered that Aye had vanished, just as mysteriously as he had appeared. Some cried and wailed, "I just needed to sell a few of my goods to buy, and now I can't," lamented one. "I envy those who managed to buy," others muttered jealously. In time, however, everyone moved on with their lives. Years passed quickly, and Aki went to visit a friend in a different town. One fateful morning, while walking past the house, he saw a crowd gathered and decided to see what was happening. Was there an accident? He wondered. Was there an accident? He wondered. But as he approached the scene, he noticed a very old man with a small calabash, claiming to sell life. Memories flooded Akin's mind, and he couldn't help but laugh. Determined, Akin followed the old man to his hiding spot and waited to follow him to settle down. Clearing his throat, he confronted him. "Who are you?" the old man questioned. "Have you come to buy life?" he asked with a sly grin. Akin laughed. "I can't believe you are still up to these old tricks, even in your old age. You deceived so many people, selling a little potassium mixed with salt in a calabash and calling it life." The old man chuckled. "I don't know what you're talking about," he said, feigning innocence. "Aye," Akin called him by name. "The mystery of the life seller. That story is still told in my community. I was a child then, but I remember it well. Many who bought your so-called life, young, old, middle-aged, after some years died." Aye laughed again, this time more heartily. "Death is inevitable, son. Why are you still doing this?" Akin asked, clearly concerned. "Sit down," Aye said, offering him a seat. "I didn't do anything wrong, my son," the old man replied. "You're not my father," Akin retorted. "All right, young man," Aye said with a shrug. "I sell hope. Hope is what I sell." "You have changed your marketing plan strategy," Akin said, unimpressed. "No, my son," Aye replied. "Just listen. It is foolish to think anyone can buy life with gold. No one sells life, and no one buys life. But the one thing everyone desires is to live, young, old, sick, or even dying. Everyone wants life. I saw this common need and built a business that flourished for years. At first, I thought I was just offering a placebo, but people started coming back with testimonies. They said their dying parent recovered from taking the powder. Those stories encouraged me and I kept going. At one point, I even got sick myself and took the powder. believing it could heal me, and it did. I have gathered wealth from far and wide. I have traveled to places I never dreamed of seeing. But years of experience and wisdom have taught me that life is not in the powder, nor in the gold people paid for it. Life is in the belief, in hope, and in the will to keep going. The powder gave them something to hold on to, but it was their faith that truly kept them alive, or at least gave them peace. Akin sighed, his emotions a mix of frustration. What about those you deceived? I cannot change the past, but I have learned that we all sell something in this life: hope, fear, knowledge, or lies. What matters is whether we leave people better than we found them. Akin sat quietly, contemplating the old man's words. Finally, a student said, "You sold hope, aye, but at what cost? Perhaps it's time to stop selling and start giving." Walked away, he glanced back at the old man, now sitting alone with his calabash. He couldn't decide if Aye was a fraud, a philosopher, or just a desperate man who had found a way to survive. Do you enjoy interesting and thrilling stories? Then click on the subscription button below.